Everyone, this is Nadine from the French Apartment Gallery in Los Angeles. Hi everyone, good to see you. We are going to start in a few minutes. We're glad to organize this already four live from the French apartment. I wouldn't imagine I would have been doing that only a few weeks ago, but this is a new experience and we're very happy to have this opportunity to share what we are going here at the French apartment with our growing audience. We should start our conversations. I think we have maybe some connection problem. We just made a test that was perfect with Claire, but I can't see her joining us right now. Let me check. Hello everyone, good to see you. We're still waiting a little bit for Claire to connect with our live. Just to remind you, last week we had a conversation about the collection made by Plum Boom. We talked with Fanny Carbonneau. She's one of the founders, and we had a very interesting discussion about what they do in the south of France. Today, we will start talking with a new French edition company called La Chance. I take you back to Paris. Claire, I can't see you. Okay. Oh, here she is. Hello, Claire. We were happy to. Hello.
Hello again, Nadine.
Good to see you, Claire. It's always.
Do you hear me well?
Yes, I hear you very well, and we're very glad you could join us. I was wondering what's going on. But,
oh, it was just that I wouldn't see the live again, but I guess it takes a couple of seconds, depending where you are.
How are you doing?
I see you now. I'm good. Still at home.
Of course. I take this opportunity to make a live from the French apartment once a week, but that's the only.
This is awesome.
I have to go out from house.
This is awesome. This is our live of the week. I love it.
Yeah, that's nice. So I was talking to our audience and say that we had a great conversation with Fanny Carbonneau last week about Plum Boom. This is an edition company from the south of France. And today we're going back to Paris to meet with La Chance, which is making also a great edition work about
an edition again. Yeah.
Yes, edition company. So their name is La Chance Paris. La Chance Paris, and
we'll meet with the co-founder Louise Breguet, right?
Correct. Yes, I'm sure Louise will have a lot to share with us about what she's doing, where she lives, and how she.
You need to ask Louise if she's from Lyon. my city. You need to ask her.
We will, of course, we need to. Okay, so
And we need to also to tell our audience that the other lives are on YouTube, everywhere, on Instagram, on
sure.
Facebook, like, and the Plume Boom video is I think it was posted yesterday on Facebook, and it's on everywhere. So
And we have a new Instagram TV
yes,
account, so
yes,
you can
we're
find
getting there.
if you missed some of our conversation. Everybody can go back and have a look. Okay, so talking about La Chance, they are doing a very great job, and they have built in less than 10 years
Yeah,
a very strong and
it's
distinctive
beautiful.
collection. I would say it's rooted in the French tradition of art décoratif.
Yes.
But they have their own style, and they already have, as I said, a quite extensive collection. Of course, they have furniture, but also accessories, carpets, lightings, even wallpaper, which is
Yes, I saw that. Very beautiful, very inspiring. Like it,
yeah.
very
So
beautiful.
I will show you what we have here at the gallery, and give you some examples of what they are doing.
Oh,
So
and Nadine, you need to tell the audience, like, what does that mean? La chance, la chance, la
La
chance,
chance is chance.
chance. But
by,
when you
by
say,
mistake.
when French people say la chance, it's like, wow, what a luck, something like
Yes,
that, right?
it's something really joyful. Really, it's
Happy,
happiness, and yeah,
yeah,
it's
happiness.
it, and their logo is very full of happiness as well.
Yes, we need that right now.
It's colorful, yes, and I think their collection is full of colors, even if it's not what we see here on the. This is a piece called Bump. Bump is a credenza. It's really amazing because of the materials. The shape is quite simple, but the materials, as you can see, it's a very amazing finish made with galvanized steel. And as you can see, all the colors that comes
This
out
is
from,
amazing. So
yes,
that's the famous bump credenza.
yes, that's a bump credenza. It's been designed by Pleshak and Valdius, which is a designer, a duo designer from, I would say, Czech Republic.
And
So La Chance is working, is La Chance is working with many French designers, but also
yeah,
all from Europe. They are all from Europe, some other countries than France. So this is
yeah.
a sample of that.
And
You can
and about
see
the color, Nadine, it's galvanized steel, right? Galvanized
yes,
steel,
correct.
and the top is marble.
And the top is marble. Yes, that's
And
correct.
because it's
Yes.
galvanized, that's how they could get this beautiful color, right?
Yeah, I think they tried. It was very new. It was really an experience to dip the steel in some acid or to have a chemical reaction. And
Yes.
each time they do it, the result is a bit different. But at the end, they
Yeah.
have to adjust and choose doors, a couple of doors that fits together because the shapes are always different. So we have here one sample, but of course it's a unique finish of the colors. It could come out a little bit different, and each door is a bit different, and so each furniture is a one of a kind finish. So
One of a kind and numbered as well.
it's maybe not numbered, but
Maybe not numbered for that.
the result will be different on any piece. So if you order a piece from another piece of bump, the result will be slightly different, but it's
Yeah.
all because the shape of the colors will react differently in every
Every piece. And
yeah.
do you have any signature to show to us, like any special sign from La Chance?
It's not. I'm not sure that's the way they do it. But I will show it. It's more like they have great designers, and as you can see here, it's the bolt.
Yes. Love it. I love this stool.
It's really like a sculpture, but it's also beautiful. It's
and it's very comfortable.
And it is comfortable.
It is super comfortable. Like in case you want to know.
You tried it, yes. And
yes, I tried it.
It looks like it's very decorative, but also very, very comfortable.
Very unique design.
And the finish is solid wood with copper, so you have a very high quality of material again. Our next piece, which is over here.
Oh, the beautiful carpet, the anemone carpet.
Red carpet. It's anemone, and anemone is the sea plant that is moving in the water, and I really love it's really inspiring because you can see the movement of the water in the shape and of
all the divers will recognize the shape.
Yes, sure. Exactly. So it's really when you stay at home and you are confined, you can have a bit of
you can dream of a nice dive.
It's moving, and it's hand tufted, it's wool and it's hand tufted, and hand tufting is a really great way to make carpets because it really keeps the sensibility of the design. So it's really a great result. Very much better than if it was a mechanical manufacturing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And over here you have Borghese. Borghese is
the sofa, the Borghese sofa.
Very beautiful sofa.
Very special, classy, beautiful. I mean, this is amazing piece.
It's inspired by a pine tree. I will show you from the back. It's even more obvious.
And it's Noé du Chauffour, huh?
Yes, Noé du Chauffour. And look at this great upholstery. This is very, very gorgeous.
So soft and comfortable. And,
and have a look at the back. It's quite complicated to show you.
It's like a tree.
Yeah. Look at the tree shape. It's really shape. So this piece is beautiful from both sides. So you can really have it in the middle of a large living room or any large space. It's gorgeous.
And yes, it's very comfortable. I see Joanna Marcelino studio. Yeah, very, very comfortable.
Oh yeah, great. You should come and try soon. Over here we have the iconic mirror. This is as it's called its name iconic. So it's really luxury and gorgeous piece that you can have in your dressing room.
And it's from Caldova and Yefet.
Yes, correct. Again, a duo of designer, a European duo of designer. From the front, it's a bit massive. If you go on the side, it's really scene shape. I don't know if you can see really, but I try to show you the best over here. And to finish, we have this great coffee table.
Float coffee table.
Float coffee table. This is a massive cone, metal massive cone that stand on a shiny base. So you have lots of reflection. It's very interesting, and it was really a manufacturing challenge because having this huge cone holding on this just one point of connection, it's really a great manufacturing process.
And it's mirror finished.
It's and it's mirror on the back, so you can have really some interesting
we can see that.
Depending on where you are in your living room.
The effect is very interesting.
Yeah, and it's quite large, but it's round. It's very easy to walk around and have a very.
So I see you have some sun, Nadine.
Some?
Sun.
Sorry.
It's sunny right
Yes,
now in West Hollywood.
it's getting sunny. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
I'm
have
so
a look at
jealous. We're so close. I'm in Marina Del Rey, and the weather is like just gloomy, horrible.
Oh, really? Okay,
It's
so
very dark. So
you should
I'm
you
so
should.
jealous. I see the sun, and we are only a couple of miles away.
Yes, that's okay, but it will come soon. I think it's time maybe to have a conversation
Yes, I
with
think Louise
Louise.
Breguet. Louise is here.
Louise,
Is
here I
Louise
am.
here? Do you see it? Louise
Sure,
request?
no, this is La Chance. I will try to find her. So, so let me say, I think I will turn off.
Yes.
Oh, here. I will turn on from the live. I will turn you off from the live, and I will look for Louise. I don't see her quite
I see
easily
her.
now.
She's here.
Let me.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yes,
I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you
in a short while. We'll finish
in
our
a short
conversation.
while. Okay. Okay. I'll see you
Okay.
soon. Bye,
Bye.
Nadine. Bye, everyone. See
See
you
you
soon.
soon. Okay, so we will talk with Louise Breguet in a few minutes.
Hi.
Hey, Louise. Good to see you.
Yeah.
How are you? How is your life in France at the moment?
Well, fine. Well, we are all at home, like everybody. It's
So,
uh, it's almost the night now.
of course,
Um,
of course.
but
So I was talking about La Chance, which is from Paris, but I think you're not in Paris at the moment.
no, I'm in Lyon.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, since a few months. We live in Lyon with my family. Yeah, Claire asked for it, but I'm not from Lyon. It's my husband who's from Lyon.
Okay.
Uh, now
Well,
now I'm from Lyon, but originally I'm from Paris.
you're from Paris. Okay, it's okay. So, do you have some piece from La Chance that you live in and that you would like to share or to show us during
Yeah.
this live?
Well, in fact, we have some pieces that yeah, I have the same pieces as you do. My
So they are the best.
Yes. So we did some choices, some similar choices. So they are presented a little bit differently than in
Of,
your showroom because yeah,
of
it's
course.
my home and with all my books and in fact I live with this and with also with my children's and everything works quite well together. So
Mhm.
it's
So
good.
that's interesting to see how people can really live in those beautiful collection, and
In, yeah,
it's not only for showrooms, and it's for everyday life and for family life as well.
yeah, because sometimes the people are afraid to have nice pieces of furniture, but they are afraid to live with it and to damage it or scratch it or I don't know. But in fact, I always had these pieces, and even with very small children that touch everything and have some paintings or I don't know what, it works and they
It,
survive.
and
So
yeah, it's enjoyable to have nice pieces even in during your family life. And maybe you should
I
turn.
will, yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
if you can, it will be much interesting if we can have
So
a general view.
I have some
Oh,
similar pieces. Like you were talking about the float table, you have it in gray, and I
yes.
have it in yellow. Well, because I love colors, so so I love to have it in yellow, and it match very well with the bump. As the bump credenza, you were talking about it and about the finishes of the doors in
Mm-hmm.
galvanized in galvanized metal. Well, the process of galvanized, the interesting thing is that it makes this arc-en-ciel, a rainbow.
Exactly, rainbow colors.
That's what we love in this. And each door, as you told it, each door is different. So you can see here the left one is a bit different than this one, and well, so that's always the surprise, but it's quite a good surprise. And there is an evolution with the time when you use it, it will get kind of a patine, like with the old piece of furniture. That's what we wanted to have also, because it's always nice to have furniture that
lasts,
has an evolution with the time, and that gets better and nicer with the time. Yeah.
And as we can see, if our audience remembers, the finish, it looks quite different than the one I have at the French apartment, but it's always a kind of unique piece at the end. So that's perfect.
In fact, at home, as it's my home, this one is the prototype. So
okay,
it's one of the old ones. So there are more scratches than on yours, because it was unpacked and repacked and unpacked a lot of times. But yeah, it's still very nice. I also have the bowl stool, because this one for me is one of the most iconic pieces of La Chance. Very unique, very comfortable, and it's matched with all the different kind of environments. So with contemporary pieces, very high-end pieces, but also with antique pieces. So it's funny because we have a lot of different kind of clients, and a lot of them have this tool, even if they have very different styles, and it's always really nice in their
that's lovely. So that's a round combination of shapes.
Yeah, and the flow table, you were talking about it, and it's one of the very amazing pieces of La Chance, because it's a very big cone. It's 1.20 meters, so the diameter, and it's the support on the bottom is only 3 centimeters, so it's quite huge, and it's made in Italy by and the painting is made by an antique car painter, who does also all the Ferrari painting and and so it's a very long process and a very nice way to make it, and with a lot of hand making, in fact, for this kind of pieces. And that's why also this one is yellow, and it's the Ferrari yellow. It's the same. That's why we decided to make this one. It was because of the
yellow from Ferrari. Yeah. And I think we can have it in red as also as a famous.
In fact, we do custom colors. But the standard ones are more the yellow one, the gray, the black, and the
blue.
And the blue, the dark blue one.
There is a blue. Wow! And you have the Borghese.
And I also have the Borghese. Well, there is a light here, which is not very good for the image. But I have the Borghese, and it's the same lens as you do. Have with a different fabric. This one is it's also a Pierre Frais fabric, but chiné. Well, I don't know how to say it in English. Chiné.
It's a mix of color. Yeah.
It's there are different colors, but here what I love is that it's very cozy, and the material is very soft, and
it's warm. It makes a very warm result.
It's really warm, and as here it's it's more kind of, our house is more like a country house, more or less.
Yes.
So it's matched very well with the place. And we have well, you don't have it in your showroom, but we have a salute table here by Sébastien in green marble. I don't know if you see it. Yeah. Here.
Marble.
Green marble and copper with a copper tray. This is also one of our classic. And yeah, it's one of the also same kind as the bolt stool. It's also a kind of piece that matches very well with different style of interior.
Of course, yeah, and very nice with the sofa on the side. Yeah.
I have another one here. Yeah, in the yellow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Elephant.
The yellow color for the cake.
Tray and white marble.
Oh also. Yeah, and on the top it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So yeah, here are my pieces at home.
Wow, that's very nice to see how pieces leaves out of the showroom, because is interesting for some customers to see that you can mix with any other style, classic, modern, very contemporary, or very country style house. Yeah, that's very great. So does it influence the way you work with designers to be living with those pieces? It gives you some experience as an editor. Does it makes you having more expertise about?
It's always inspiring to know how they. Maybe you want me to turn around the video or to stay like this? I don't know.
Oh yeah, we love to see you again.
Okay, I turn it. Very. So it's always good to live with the pieces so that we can understand how the material work in the way you live, but. At the end, I don't know if it influenced our way to work with designers. Usually when we work with designers, it's more about a feeling, about meeting someone and having I don't know, a good feeling and a good, it's kind of a friendship when we meet the designer, and it's always a challenge to work with them and to begin with just a sketch, or for example for your rug, for the rug, the carpet. Originally it was not a sketch but a painting, because it was it's designed by François Dumas. He won the Prix de la Villanoise. It's the Villanoise. It's a special prize in France. Well, it's very well known in the world for design, and he won it in 2012, I think, or 11 maybe. And it was a beginning of La Chance. And we met him because I was at the same school with him. So I knew him since we were like teenagers. And we met him just at the early beginning of La Chance, and we saw his paintings and the way he was just painting with his brush, and we wanted to have this feeling of the brush on the rug, and that's why you have on the rug the gradient colors from very dark. Here you have it in red, but it also exists in blue, in gray, in green, or even in other colors if people want it in other colors. But the nice thing is to really feel the thickness of the paint, and to have it on.
And the people that hand off the wool also have to feel this brush design and make it coming alive. It's really well done. Very very nice.
Maybe you should ask your client to take off their shoes and to walk on it.
Some of them are in love because it's quite near the window, so many people see this rug from the street, and many of them came in and said, "Wow, I would love to have it, but it looks a little bit dangerous to walk on it." And I said, "No, it depends on which area of the house you can have a chance to settle it." But yes, it's really gorgeous piece. So tell us a little bit about the whole history of La Chance. How old are you? How did it came out?
La Chance has 8 years now. Because we launched in Milan in 2012, and well, we were supposed to show there.
Milan was a great launch. It was to start.
Yeah, we did a big event with some pieces that you have. So the flow table, the anemone rug, were one of the first collection of La Chance. There was also the icon mirror. And now the collection has grown with I think we have around 40 different products with big pieces of furniture like the one you have, but also accessorize 5 or 6 kind of rugs,
lighting,
pendant lamps, so standing lamps, different lounge chairs, stools. And it's quite fascinating to develop all of this. Now the funny thing is that we at the beginning of the year in January or February we decided to work on our classical and to make a special edition with a very extraordinary finishes for our classical pieces. So we are working with great artisans from Paris or from different places in France to make special finishes of these iconic La Chance pieces, such as the Rocky credenza. Well, you don't have it in your showroom, but it's
but here it is.
Wow. Virtual showroom. So this one usually it's with a painting, which is already quite interesting with a painting. It was designed by Charles Calpaquian. He's a Lebanese designer, but he lives in France. And he works a lot with art galleries also. And well, here the idea is to have it in gold with a real piece. Gold,
it's gorgeous.
It's doré à la feuille d'or. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's gold leaf finish. It's real gold leaf finish. Like I think it's like what you can have in like Orthodox church or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the maker he's from Ukraine, and he does
churches.
Artisans gold thing for the Orthodox church in Ukraine.
Wow, that's amazing, and the result is just gorgeous. I really, I like the piece in black or in blue as you usually show it, but today it's really going a step ahead. Yeah, very.
Exactly.
Very.
So this is different than the pieces we have usually, because this is a limited edition, so it's numerate with numbers of pieces, 8 pieces maximum, and it's made to order, so
so
it's only on order, so yeah, it's very special edition. And we also have other pieces like we have the Sunday table, the Borghese sofa also.
I have few pictures that I can share, so let me know.
So Borghese sofa, here it's with not gold finish, but with silver.
Mm-hmm.
Also with real silver finish on the structure, and with a special silk fabric everything is going to be done in Atelier Joux, which is it's a very well-known French artisans for all the sofa. He does all the luxury hotel, and so it's
So the global finish turns around silver finish, right? And silk and silver finish.
Silver and silk, so very soft and I don't
precious.
know precious.
It looks precious a little bit more than the one we have here. Yeah, it's really interesting. And I have a sample of the bolt. That's what is the material?
The bolt here, it's well, with special, as you can see, with special marbles. So the blue, it's blue. Well, I don't remember the name exactly, but blue azurite. From South America, so it's quite amazing blue, like
very interesting. It's very
like the deep sea, you know. And the metal around is bronze martelé, so well, I should have
hammered bronze.
Okay.
I think it's the way we could do it. Okay, so it's bronze and marble with different finish colors, and so
or travertine. The beige one is a travertine with the bronze also.
Yeah, really great. And I have a last one that we can share, and because it's the bolt we were talking before. So tell us about that one. It looks amazing.
Well, it's made in marble, as you can see. So the idea is that the person who wants it, they can choose the marble they want. Here it's a special, it's a special marble. Great, amazing. So it's a big. So it's going to be quite heavy because it's made in one piece, which is very different.
So it's solid marble cone, right?
Solid marble on also on a mirror finish bottom piece, and this is going to be made in Atelier Saint-Jacques. Well, in Paris, it's also very well renowned artisan for special edition for galleries, for luxury hotels and places like this. And they they are used to work with exceptional pieces like so.
How many kilos for that? Do you have any idea?
This one, I think it's around 500 kilo.
Wow, that's so. And again, it's numbered until 8. All the collection is numbered from 1 to 8 pieces. Okay, and it's only on special order. Wow, I'm sure some of our customers in Los Angeles will be interesting, and we're happy to share that with them today, because it's all the idea of what we have at the French apartment. It's people pieces you can live with, but also some extraordinary collection that are one-of-a-kind pieces or very, very limited series. So congratulations.
These pieces are really special with amazing amazing materials, but almost all the other pieces from La Chance can be customized. If the people want a special fabric or material, or sometimes the dimension can also be customized. So this is something we do more and more for the interior designers and for architects that need some special requirement for their projects. So
okay, yeah, that's good to know and to hear, because we know some of designers always want to have a special touch, a special finish that fits with their project. So that's a very, very great option you offer. Well, that was really interesting and nice to talk to you. And I know it's late in France, and you have a family, so it was really nice of you to take some time and to share this moment with us. We want to thank you so much, and we hope to see you soon in LA to have a real life conversation one day. And and please take care, stay safe, and keep us updated about your great project and new pieces that you will offer us very soon, I'm sure. I will say goodbye, and we'll get back to Claire to finish this conversation. Thank you so much, Louise. It was a pleasure.
It was very nice. It was my first time, in fact, on live. So
yeah, that's so it's a nice experience. I'm happy you did it.
See you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye. Let's go back to Claire. Good to see you again.
I'm fast, huh?
It works. We're getting good.
You send me the request, I answer right away.
Perfect.
Well, it's very interesting conversation and beautiful pieces. Like, it's very beautiful.
Yes, it's really an amazing collection, and this limited edition is. I love what they do in general. They have a very great spirit and inspiration for. It's a young company, and they already have a.
They're very passionate.
Very
you can tell.
And very strong identity, which is important when you start a project like that. So they're doing already great, because with very different strong personality, because each designer wants to share his style, but then the work of Louise and her partner is to make something like that comes out and is a real person that show their
there's a strong personality.
Exactly.
You can and to see all those pieces together at the French apartment and in her house with different colors. Very inspiring as well.
Yeah, and she said she likes color, which is true. And they always offer like 2 versions or 3 or more, and then you can customize the colors, of course. But there is also a more neutral color offer. Like, for example, I have the float table in gray, which is soft, and she has it in yellow, and all the collection is yellow. It's always the idea that they want to offer options for different types of customers that like more shiny
and different types of interior, like very different style, and I think those it's very modern, but it can fit in any style. Seriously, like it's really happy. Chic. It's a happy design. Like, it makes us happy, really.
Yeah, and it's chic, and it's joyful. It's a little bit daring touch, some finish, or it keeps you always on the edge of very high level design, and it's also innovative. It's eye catching, and I would say it's a kind of new classic, and I'm sure some of their pieces will soon be in a permanent collection of many design museum in the world. I guess so. Anyway, it's really and it's not too cold and conceptual design.
No.
It's really
no, and as Louise was saying, like, you can it's true, people have a tendency not to keep like beautiful pieces as soon as they have kids or animals, but in fact I think it's a mistake, because you can live with your furniture, like with designers furniture, and live your life with your family and your animals, and of course it's gonna get some
patina.
The life patina. But I mean, that's a part of the game. It should not be. It's life is not a museum. It's and you should live with your piece. It's very beautiful. I mean, I really enjoyed the piece you have from La Chance as well. Like in the and it's very comfortable as well. So.
No, and maybe it's something that we are more aware in Europe and in France, that we can have furniture for family life.
Yeah, we can
for long, for your whole life. I mean, it can.
Yeah, we all have this Louis Philippe
It depends on
piece, or this old piece from the grandmother, or you know, from and you live with it, and you bump in it, and it's okay.
And you mix it with new pieces, and it makes your own personal environment. And
it's
having
actually very beautiful with modern, like to mix style and eras. It's very beautiful.
And having a good quality finish. If the quality is here, you can keep any furniture for I would say generation. But so it's an investment sometimes, but it's also the way you build your family story.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's really worth it. On the long run, it's worth it.
Yeah. Okay. That was our.
So that's the end of our life.
Oh. Yes. We shared about La Chance, and it was great to have Louise Breguet with us.
So do you have any surprise for next week?
Not yet. We have to talk with more designers and partners to decide which one will be the next one. But we keep you updated. Of course, if you have any question about what we showed today, or any want to take more time to listen to those stories.
I saw many questions in the audience, and people were very amazed, I think, and very happy to see the pieces. So I'm sure you'll get some private message.
Yes. So email us, check our website, check our Instagram. We stay in touch with you all. And
maybe remember the website and the email contact for you, Nadine.
Sure. You can send me message to Nadine at thefrenchapartment.com.